Glover is coming back on the Wii day because LOL. You gotta love the glove. And soon that will be much easier to do. Announced today, the 1998 N64 game Glover is heading to Steam via a new PC port that will be released on April 20th. The port is a brand new version of the game developed for modern PCs and built using the original N64 source code. And no, the 4/20th release isn't an accident. This new version of Glover is being developed by Piko Interactive, a company dedicated to re-releasing older games. According to Piko, the game is being built using the original source code and is being improved for modern PCs. Finally, the wait is almost over. The #N64 era cult classic Glover is coming soon. This version of #Glover is a completely redone from the original source code and improved for modern PCs. #Remaster #Retrogaming #Nintendo 64 AW00AL Hour, Piko March 7, 2022. I asked the folks behind this new port of Glover about the game's 4/20th release date. Was it a joke or just a silly coincidence? A Piko rep told me that the company picked that date for a reason. Yes, it will come out on 4/20th, explained Piko. Date picked because it is a funny date. Piko Interactive also told me it hopes to bring this modern version of Glover to other platforms and consoles. But for now, it will only be released in April on PC via GOG, Steam, and the Bleem Store. The original Glover was developed by Interactive Studios and published by Hasbro in 1998 for Nintendo 64, and then released on PS1 a year later. Glover is a 3D platformer starring a living white glove named, well, Glover. The original game reviewed fairly well on N64. There were even plans to develop a sequel back in the day, but it never happened. Oddly, in 2018, a company claimed that it owned the rights to Glover and was developing a sequel. Piko Interactive, the current owners of Glover, pointed out that it owned the franchise, and the studio trying to make a sequel quickly pivoted to working on a spiritual successor instead. Now, for all you glove-loving fans out there, Glover is coming back in just a few weeks. And sure, Glover might not be the best or most fondly remembered N64 game ever made. But game preservation is always nice to see, and porting old games to PC using the original source code is always a great way to ensure that future generations can also enjoy those games. Yes, even Glover. Because, as Jim Ross explained, you gotta love the glove.